Hey, hi everybody! I'm Pastor Michael. This is because Ministry ASL lesson class. Alright, you get justice. You better now get the box. The box. Actually, it's all three-dimensional. Okay. If you approach them down, before I begin, I've been teaching ASL, not the first time online, from last year, April. It's my time for April. April, because Jesus Christ died on the cross in April. I've done it before that time, in churches in the past, here in the U.S., in Central America. Mucho fellow Central America. Alright, the signs there are different than here. If you notice that with Central America, that's the proper sign in ASL. I don't like that. I'm using Central America. It's easier to sign. Many from say it is easier. It's it. In America, you got a lot of motion through there. Get North America, that's all Central America, South America, motion. Now, when you approach them deaf, they sign different than you do. Then what to do? They come. They come. Because it's like an accent. I've already talked about this, but I'm really emphasizing that a lot. It's like when you're in Miami. It's Miami down there. Miami. The accent. You'll hear accent. Oh, hear accent. Some people love accent. Yeah, it's true. Some don't like it. Yeah. Like with New York and Pennsylvania, the accent. Oh, wow. Instead of the R, it's the W. But it sounds like an R. But the W. In New York and Pennsylvania. Jersey, New Jersey, whatever they're saying. Same thing. They have that. The sign the same way. So when you sign with the deaf that you are from different area, you're gonna approach with that different communication. They probably would say their criticism. Just ignore them. You learn what you learn from online or from the area you're living in. Use that sign, that area. For example, like with Central America, that third sign in Central America. Here, you say Central America, but doesn't matter. Help the deaf to understand what it means. Please do help them if you sign from where you're from that area. And then tell them that's the way that I've signed in that area. They'll say, oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. They will say that. Same with the birthday. They're down here down south. Up north it's birthday. It seems longer. It's more fun concept to do that. It's easier to say birthday. Do that. If you're in say Cirque, New York, that's where I'm from. Say birthday. It will spread around. It will spread around. I think I've noticed that. It's the mother the new thing from Syracuse. Yet new. Only 10 years now. I remember back in 2015 from the deaf woman in its deaf church. She said, "Steak park with steak bear. Get steak park, steak bear." Uh, that's new. That's new thing. She said it was a lot easier to do that than they steak bear. That's two entirely separate thing concept for steak bear. Makes it easier now. The deaf will try to find easier design concept. Like with the hard, but that's not ASL sign. That's different. I think that came from hearing people. I think I've noticed that. Directly hearing. The deaf say heart or heart. When you stop Jesus Christ, that's when you sign the cross on your heart. That's different. Now, let's talk about age of the person. You'll see the signs different between those age groups. Because the older generation have signs that happen for all these years they grew up with. And the younger ones will know the difference too. Say, for example, the old time for credit card, because the machine, remember those old machine credit card. It's the way that it was. Now, it's credit card or credit card. The old generation will get upset if you sign new sign. So don't worry about them. Respect that the old sign works for them. Now that you brought up something else. Remember I said about the area? Okay. Same way with deaf school. Some of the deaf school works totally different with the signs. Yet. Let me tell you, for example, Rochester, RSD, Rochester School for the Deaf, in Rochester, New York, not to be confused with NTAD, the National Statistical Institute for the Deaf. It's part of RIT. It's different. It's RIT. This is K to 12. That one, they teach the deaf mostly with alphabet. The teacher teaches with all alphabet. Everything takes time. All alphabet. You'll know the deaf with time more alphabet. That's their time concept for alphabet. I should say hi. My name is Marco. That ASL really done English. I would say that more of Rome with total communication now. But I heard they're more geared to ASL now. But I think they still require verbal to teach. Because the deaf need to know how to talk and relate. Because they're going to be in a hearing wall. I've already taught you about between the two deaf culture. The deaf school and the mainstream. Mainstream tend to be more successful because they can hear better. They hear a lot from the teacher they learn. Then they go mainstream college. But sometimes not always true. Let me tell you, for example, for those 7 of my mainstream. It's all about me. First it was mainstream, then the deaf college, Rochester, like it, came back to community college. The other one, he mainstreamed the community college before he went to RIT. The other 2 went through NTID. That's interesting. The other one went to Gallagher and then to graduate school. That's the one who became Miss New York one time, and she passed away recently, 5 years ago this December. What am I missing? Okay, the other one who failed high school, took GED, and then went to community college, graduated. Then I'm sure he went through mainstream college at the time. Then that's all I know. I don't know what happened with him. The dropout, one of the 3 dropout out of the 142 students. The deaf school is so many. It was like 30 deaf plus from the same year I graduated. I'm supposed to graduate with them if I continue with them. They're all variation. From the deaf college, both NTID and Gallagher. Probably if some of them went to community college. My fiance, who passed away, she graduated in 1984, the year after me. But she's a couple of years younger than me. Very smart. She went both hearing colleges. First one, community college, get her bachelor's degree, then regular college to get her second bachelor's degree. She earned it posthumously. So they're varied with the deaf school. They're all very, many went to work. This one directly all the college. I already mentioned that. So the sign you'll see are used different. You'll know it's more total communication with the mainstream than the deaf school. Back then, the old days before allowance of signs, many of the deaf are oralists, but they've learned how to sign secretly with the deaf community and shut their hand in school. It wasn't allowed till 1967. Clark still focused on that at the time when I was visiting back in 1969, 70. They were all verbal. No sign allowed. I would have preferred that. I would have still talked today and not sign today. But my mom put me in the deaf school because it cost money to go to Clark and more distant than Rome, which is only an hour. Yeah, there's all the choices she had. Send me to like Rochester, all finished spelling with St. Mary's School for the Deaf in Buffalo, which is Catholic school for the deaf. That's closed now. Anyway, that total communication happened. Someone told me that he went there before he transferred in ninth grade. about the same time as I did. Man transferred that year, 79, 80. Those signs will be varied, depending on the school they've taught, and the age, the generation, the evolution of science. Matter of fact, the old generation hated when I said take fair. They got very angry. The old generation. Yeah, they were like 70, 80 years old. The interpreter said, okay, calm down. So I went to a church service on one scheduled time. She signed take fair. But the couple preferred earlier, so they came earlier service. So she signed take fair. We'll take fair. Yep, she knew what sign to use. She loved that new sign, take fair. So she's getting used to that sign now. That's Syracuse. So you'll notice how the interpreter sign. Also, the interpreter, depending on their age, the older they are, they have more older sign, the new generation. And they will sign more, what do they call, don't call political incorrect. Like with Africa, no. It's Africa. Because Africans said that on Facebook. So, be sure you check with them first on some signs before you make them upset. Especially the older ones. It's really easy to get upset. Like Grumpy Old Man in the movie. Yeah, with Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. So funny. So, alright? Alright. Thanks for watching. God bless. Tomorrow morning, I'm having the Lord Club preaching. Talk about Mother's Day. Praise the Lord. God bless.